Well, Seton Hall has a really great support network. Ever since I came here, I didn't really realize it when I was a freshman, when I was applying, but really everyone here at Seton Hall cares about your education. And more importantly than that, they really care about you as a person. Seton Hall has really taught me the idea of learning beyond the classroom, and those things have really allowed me to connect what I've learned with going outside the university. Things like shadowing a cardiologist, things like being able to volunteer in China at a hospital there, even doing volunteer work outside at the Muscular Dystrophy Association, just things that I can see like real-world applications of what I was learning. Being able to really shadow Dr. Salerno in his office and seeing the procedures he's done, it really made me understand what it was that I was pursuing in the future and how I really wanted to go about doing that. Well, I'm a junior now, and over the summer, this coming summer, I'm going to go to the Children's Medical Center in Washington, D.C. to do research there. I'm really fortunate because I was one of 2 students to be chosen as an undergrad to do research at this major hospital. And I've talked to Dr. Moldau, my advisor, and we've really come back and forth, and she's going to help me with funding to go to this trip. She has helped me every step of the way, and I didn't think that I would have that anywhere else. I can give her like an email message, I can give her a phone call on a Saturday night, and she'll come and say, hey, how's it going? How can I help you? This past summer, I was able to go to China and volunteer at the Beijing Fuwai Cardiovascular Hospital, and it was an experience that really let me connect what I was learning here with even places abroad, and that was really surprising to me because being able to shadow Dr. Yang and volunteer there, I looked at patient charts, I spoke with patients, I was able to see some of their procedures, and that was very important to me, and that really taught me a lot about medicine abroad. Well, I've had the great opportunity to work with Dr. Ko in her research lab after the summer of my freshman year, and that really was really important to me because it was so early. I don't think that was an opportunity that a lot of people got at all or even that early anywhere else. We do research with neuroblastoma cells and the effect of hypoxia, which is a low oxygen condition, and kind of how that cellular pathway occurs and protective mechanisms. But being in research in general has taught me so much. Dr. Ko works hand in hand, and she's always there in the lab. When I just started, I was kind of afraid of what it would be because it was a new experience. And she really was there, over the summer and giving her time to say, okay, this is how you do this certain technique, this is how you treat cells, things like that. It was really important that there was someone who could work so closely with me and give me these teachings that I wouldn't have gotten maybe taking just courses. I was actually really surprised at the amount of support that alumni give students at Seton Hall. I thought, after you leave, it's kind of over, but it really isn't. There's been alumni who's come back to speak with us about what it's like in the future, what it's like to be a doctor, and also allow us as students and undergraduates to really shadow them and learn from their experiences. Coming to Seton Hall in the beginning, this whole idea of servant leadership, I didn't really understand what it meant. I heard about it at orientation, I heard about students even talking about it, but I didn't really know what it meant. But since coming here, I think it really drove into me this idea that what it means to be a leader that leads by example. Being a servant leader means, yes, you have this responsibility to others to help them, but beyond that, that people are trusting you with that responsibility, and it's your job to kind of give something back to them. I love Seton Hall because it's a great community of people who are all just so caring and trying to help each other improve as a person and go on to reach their dreams.